Heading on up to the shooting range. This road goes whipping and winding about 7 miles up into the mountain. It's a Jeep road, ATV, four-wheeler, enduro bike, kind of run up the mountain, have fun road. And it's also in some wildlife management area, Cherokee National Forest. But I'm heading up there today to test out this feller. I got it at the flea market the other day. Kind of a hunk of junk. Got it for about 70 bucks. Bead missing, hard plate missing. I'm gonna go up there and see if this thing shoots, and then we're gonna do some modifications to it, have some fun. That's what a little cheap gun like this is kind of worth doing with. Ain't worth much more. It's a little 20 gauge. And I'm gonna just turn it into like a, I guess you could call it a Bubba shotgun, Bubba gun. But before I go working on it, we gotta hike on up here and go test it out. And that's where we're headed. So stay tuned. OJ. I'd love to do things like this on YouTube a lot more. It's just a matter of YouTube doesn't like a lot of stuff like that. I think it's kind of silly, and maybe one day it'll change, but I don't think so. But I don't know. We're gonna see if this bad boy shoots and doesn't blow up in my hand. I don't think it will. Single shots are pretty basic and easy. Probably could have went to a pawn shop and got a single shot 20 gauge for a little bit more money, but maybe at some point I will do that. But for now, I mean, this is just the perfect little gun to turn into a Bubba gun, a little brush gun. Small and be able to take up hiking in the mountain with me. So, all right, let's have a little fun and see if she shoots. Get my bub something before I get to shooting. Let's see what we got. Boy, shoot up. And I did give it a good cleaning. Whoever had this before me, shoot. The barrel is still in really good shape, thank goodness, but it was dirty. Not too bad. Eventually I'm gonna have to take this all apart. It works, but this the safety is kind of funky, like kind of weird. Sometimes it flips out, sometimes it doesn't. But for the most part, it fired every shell I put in there, so it definitely works. And it's got a little bit of rust here and there, which I'll clean up. But what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to shorten this barrel down to, just to play it safe, 18.5 inches. So it's still legal. So I'm going to saw the barrel off at 18.5 inches. Also going to saw this back a little ways, and I'm going to add my own piece of buttstock, which I'm going to do myself, and I'm going to secure it. So basically I think I'm going to use locust. I got to go dig through my wood I've gotten from out and about and along the river, see if I got a nice piece of locust. Probably going to saw this off back just a little bit, and then I'm going to slap a piece of locust on there and get her all pretty looking. Extend that stock a little bit. I thought about just cutting it off right in here and doing one of those little pistol grip bird's head grips for the butt, but I want it to be halfway, you know, usable. Even though I'm shortening up the barrel a lot. 18.5 inches. This is going to be a good camp gun. Versatile enough, hopefully, to be able to get a little bit of game with also and all that good stuff. But first and foremost, going to be a little bit of good security to have at the homestead here. And something to take up in the mount with me. So, here we go. Let's get started on it. Legal length without having to get any tax stamps is 18 inches. Now, I'm not a gunsmith. I'm just showing you what I'm doing to modify this gun. I am not saying anybody should do anything like this. You know, don't do this at home. I'm just doing this for myself. 18 inches in. Be careful where you're measuring your barrel from. 18. We're going to go, we'll make it 18.5. Just to play it safe. In case you get somebody picky, inspecting your firearms. Alright, so I got my 18.5 mark. Let's see here. I'll set this up in the vise. Let's just do one more quick double check. Measure twice, cut once. Alright? We're going 18.5. Try and make it as square as you can, that way you have to do less filing later on. Almost. All right. All right. This was for axe handles, and I just cut a big section off, but nice seasoned locust. It's still good enough to make a couple handles out of it if I want to. Well, I'd just go out there and get some more from along the river, right? There's always more wood out there, folks. See if I can pull this off. Do a little stacked leather action. Actually, it's gotta be like this. It's a matter of which. Well, broke the other piece. Man, that's two. Be real easy with this. never think this is going to turn out good, and hopefully it will. I'm always skeptical that it's going to turn out right. That doesn't look good. Here we go. Need to get more of that out. Alright, here we go. Set the 2 screws down through there. I got it to where I can still take the stock off. Looks like you know, I can always just shape it however I need to. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? It's only a Bubba gun. Woo, man, that was tough. Trying to get this done. Problem after problem. Cut that off. That's what I wanted to use, and it split. That would have been better, but so we got a thicker piece in here. We'll just see how it goes. Once that epoxy sets, I think I'll be good to go. I'll save a little bit on my flat disc, getting this big old chunk off. There we go. That's Bonzo's girlfriend, Stella. She comes sneaking down here. She's a wild one. They're two peas in a pod. There they go. Don't you touch me, you stinker. You play with Bonzo. ho, ho, ho. I have a video on making this, rendering pine tar out of fat wood and then heating it up into boiled linseed oil. It makes a nice coating. Set it in the heat somewhere. Bare wood really soaks this stuff up good. Alright, we'll give her a couple minutes and I'm going to wipe her down good, and then we'll get another look at her, and that'll be it. I'll be sure to do a little follow-up video on if I think this stacked leather here makes any difference. But not too bad for a flea market find. Cheap gun. And I'm fixing her up, waiting on a little bead sight. I'm going to tap and drill and put back up there. And appreciate you all watching my little 20 gauge single shot modifications. And I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Well, heading up to test her out. Got some #1 buckshot and a slug, and then a little bit of a bird shot, #6 and #8. We're going to go up here and see how she does through this little sleeve on the butt for when I'm out running around. I know that buttstock was purty in my opinion, but purdy don't cut it when you're up in the mountain. Efficiency does, so let's go finish this video off. Stay tuned. Alright, so first off, I guess, before I get this up, I reckon, do some #1 buckshot first. Alright, start off with a little #1 buck. This is Monarch. Cheapy stuff, but shoot, it works. Eyes and ears. One of them little water bottles. Hey, you stay back. Now, I don't have have a bead sight on here. I just got to pretend I got one. I sawed it off. Looking at an 18.5-inch barrel on a youth model 20 gauge. Do one more number 1 buck. And then we'll switch to a slug. Definitely got a little kick to her. Number 1 buck. Number 1 buck. Woo! Alright, let's hope this focuses. Sorry those last two didn't focus, but this is just a little Rossi, made in Brazil, Braze Tech, single shot, 20 gauge youth shotgun. I sawed the barrel off to 18.5 inches, so I took about 3.5, 4 inches off. And then I put a new buttstock on there, which you can't see because I got my cover over it, but just shot a little number 3 buck, or no, sorry, just shot 2 rounds of number 1 buck, and now, oh boy, I'm going for a little Winchester 2 3/4 inch slug. Which some say you're not supposed to shoot out of these. This is supposed to be a modified choke, but I actually sawed the modified choke part off. Yeah, they say don't because it kicks like a mule. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Just in case, I brought a little silver with me. In case I gotta pay the ferryman to get across the river. Bringing him a tip too. A little more silver. That's going back in my pocket. Wish me luck. We got ourselves 2 3/4 20 gauge slug. It's one of those Winchester Super X. Be super careful with this. I only brought one up, so hopefully this focuses. Woo! Silver in the pocket. Alright, here we go. Heard she's gonna kick like a mule, folks. People do it. I don't know about with that sawed off barrel, but might as well do it once just for the hell of it, huh? Hopefully I survive. Probably kick like a 12 gauge. Here we go. Hey, baby. That wasn't so bad. People are crazy. Wasn't bad at all. I think that number 1 buck kicked a little more than this. And maybe my shoulder's already just numb. I don't know, but I'm going to have a little more fun with this thing while I'm up here. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay cozy and warm this week. Merry Christmas. See if we can't hit it.